Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Take two. So I uploaded this video yesterday. So happy with it. Proud of the thumbnail I made. First comment I read. No audio. I was shattered. I was so excited to see your comments, your feedback, chat with you guys, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's a curse. Because I already have one video of Steph Curry where the actual video was muted. Weeks later, I go and record this video. Muted. I should have checked. But in my mind, I thought, there's no chance it would have been muted in OBS, right? Well, I was wrong. It was muted. That's my bad. Oh, man. But yeah, look. I remember like bits and pieces of this video, so it's not going to be a fully authentic, fresh reaction. But it's going to be a mix of sort of a reaction plus analytical take on this video. So we're going to watch it. We're going to sort of see if there's anything that sticks out. I'll pause the video, discuss it, same with the other videos. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to react to this is one, it's been like a month since I've done a Steph Curry video. And along with that muted video, I haven't really watched one where it's sort of a documentary style video. It's 2 highlight reactions purely for Steph. Third one was the 2024 Olympics. That was also just reacting to the highlights, the goals, all the good stuff. So we haven't really reacted or watched a documentary-based video for Steph. That's what we're gonna do today. And he's my GOAT. You know, it's not like it's not like I'm biased or anything. But you know, how to show some love to Steph Curry as well with this style of video. And I was looking through my list. I didn't really want to react to anyone new just for this weekend. I want to leave it for 2 weeks. So after next week, where it's just the Legends OGs, following week is where we start switching it up again. So I'm like, all right, well, who have I already reacted to, but I haven't reacted to in a while? There's a few of them, like Kyrie as well. Kyrie's one of them, KD, Steph, Giannis. I was looking through my list. The first thing that caught my attention was Steph Curry 2022 NBA playoffs. I go on YouTube, I look it up, and I see Post2K uploaded a video called The Playoff Run that cemented Steph Curry as a legend. 11 days ago. I go watch the video. There's just I like skip through the beginning of the video, and I notice that it's the 2022 playoffs. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I'm not gonna talk much longer because we already done the introduction for Steph Curry. We looked at his stats, his accolades. Multi-time MVP champ, multi-time NBA champ. He's done it all. But this video is going to focus on his 2022 NBA playoff run, his journey leading to the win in the 2022 playoffs. So, get your snacks, your drinks ready. I've got my aminos and creatine right there. Let's watch.
Point did you realize Steph Curry was one of those guys? You know,
as soon as I started watching him,
greats who revolutionized the sport, becoming part of the elite group of players we call legends. Some would make the case that it happened in 2016 after capturing the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. Others would say it was after leading a dynasty to 3 championships in 4 years. But what you often hear is that Steph undeniably cemented himself as one of those guys after what he did in 2022. In one of the all-time great playoff runs, we saw a version of Curry that we'd never seen before, as he single-handedly willed the Warriors to a title.
He dominated.
He sent teams to bed, delivered a legacy-defining finals performance, and launched a barrage of three-pointers that silenced any doubt around his greatness. Steph's 2022 playoff run was a masterpiece, one worthy of a legend.
You know it. For time.
Yeah. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, I'm excited to rewatch this regardless.
The
It's no
Warriors
problem
are
for me.
down 1 to the Toronto Raptors with 9.6 seconds left in Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals. On their hunt for the three-peat, injuries had taken Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant out of this critical possession to force a Game 7, leaving just one man.
I also have Klay Thompson on the list.
Task.
NBA championship on the line. Iguodala throws it to Green, who catches it. Back to Curry, puts up a three.
This hurts. This hurts.
Curry missed the three, Toronto won the championship, and the Warriors' hopes for another title went into a free fall. Less than a month later, KD went off to Brooklyn in free
Brooklyn
agency.
Nets.
It was announced that Klay would be sidelined with a torn ACL for the entire 2020 season, and just 4 games in, Steph broke his hand.
Ah, dude,
and his
that's so
season was
painful.
over. After a memorable 5-year final stretch where they won 3 titles in 4 years and offered us countless iconic moments, the
That is actually crazy. Hold on.
won 3 titles in 4 years.
3 titles in 4 years. Look at this. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18 NBA champs. 3 times.
Just countless iconic moments. The message from
I mean, if that's not enough to show that he's a legend, by the way.
Clear. Golden State's
let me
reign over
just-
the NBA was
There we go.
done. In fact, they took it one step further.
Hmm.
Just weeks out from making his long-awaited return for the 2021 season, Klay suffered a devastating Achilles tear that would sideline him for another year. An absolutely gut-wrenching moment for the franchise. But the one bright spot in all of this is that the baby-faced assassin was about to go on a killing spree.
He's out for blood. That's my goat. Not afraid to say it.
Curry way downtown. Bang! Steph Curry from just look at Steph. Showing the
Just look at him go, man. Look at him go.
62. Curry, three-pointer. That's good. Steph Curry with it. That's the three goal. Scores it.
The more I watch Steph Curry, the more I realize and acknowledge how true it is that the more you watch Steph Curry, the more you get influenced by his 3-point shots. Now I understand why everyone does 3-point shots. People turn them in the parks, the kids do it all the time. Since I started watching Steph, I love 3-pointers. Along with good passes, but 3-pointers, oh man.
Oh, Steph make that. He's trying to draw another foul, and it goes in. Curry another three. Puts it in. Back to back game.
Yes sir, show him it's done.
This man is a walking cheat code.
Show them how
A
it's
season
done.
that many argue was up to par or even better than his 2016 campaign. Curry averaged 32 a night on god-tier efficiency, finished 3rd in
Oh, look at this.
MVP voting, but they lost in the play-in game to the Memphis Grizzlies. Curry took them as far as humanly possible, and now 3 years removed from his last title, the media doubted his ability to carry a team back to the mountaintop. They said it was over. The noise was loud after that loss to Memphis.
All talk.
But deep down, Steph knew it wasn't over just yet.
Back, bottle this up, everybody make the right strides, take advantage of the summer, and you don't want to see us next year.
That right there. You don't want to see us next year. Sorry about the cut. Mom. Just wanted to check in what she wanted.
Curry's message echoed throughout the NBA as the Warriors came out with a flaming hot 18-2 record to start the season.
But yeah, as I was saying before, that phrase, you don't want to see us next year. Was it next year or next time?
And you don't want to see us next year.
You don't want to see us next year. This man is out for blood. Look at his eyes. Look at the determination. He's like, yeah, I lost. Yeah, there's people talking, hating, doubting. It's not gonna stop me.
Curry's message echoed throughout the NBA as the Warriors came out with a flaming hot 18-2 record to start the season. It was magical. The Dubs were among championship favorites, Steph was in the MVP conversation once again, and as the calendar flipped to December, he was on the cusp of something he'd been chasing his entire career. On December 14th, 2021, Steph was entering Madison Square Garden, just 2 3-pointers away from breaking the NBA's all-time three-point record.
The 3-point
And
record.
It took him no time to make history.
This would have been so cool to see, man.
I can't even remember. Curry went to 5. Oh, and there it is. Right away.
And he's broken the record.
Guarding it from the start, Wiggins.
Wait for it.
Here's Curry for the record.
There we go.
Stephen Curry, the all-time three-point king in the NBA. Three-pointer number 2974. The man who changed the game. The igniter of the three-point revolution in the NBA.
He's had such an influence to the sport.
The greatest shooter ever. Officially.
That was actually the title of one of my videos for
Even
Steph.
was the GOAT shooter
I mean,
for
he
a
is.
while,
He
but
is.
now he was immortalized as the three-point king of the NBA. The Chef's record-breaking night gave the Warriors a boost, and as Clay returned halfway through the season, he kicked it into overdrive, and it was smooth sailing from that point forward.
Love that.
Until it wasn't. In a potential finals matchup against the Boston Celtics just weeks out from the start of the playoffs, Marcus Smart dives for a loose ball and lands directly on Curry's left ankle. And it
Yeah,
was
this was rough
He'd
to
leave
watch
the
when I
game
first
and
watched
was
this video.
diagnosed with a left foot sprain, putting him out for the final 12 games of the regular season. Thankfully, Golden State finished the year strong and snagged a 3rd seed in the West. But the health of their MVP was worrisome, especially headed into a first-round matchup against
Steph gets injured. And who are they playing against next?
the
The Terminator. Big Ben. Big Bad. Nikola Jokic.
MVP. Headed into round 1, the Warriors got some good news. Steph was good to go. Well, sort of.
I wish that was the
Coming
case
off
with
the
this year's
bench was
playoffs.
Splash homie, Jordan Poole, and it proved to be a deadly tag team duo. The Dubs clobbered Denver by 16, Steph shook off some rust, and he got rolling in Game 2.
And Curry. Got out of the gate fast with
Back like nothing happened.
Curry. Little step back on goal.
Love me a good step back.
And a shimmy under the goal.
Love the shimmy.
A filthy spinning layup in traffic and a fake that had Jamaica
That was nasty.
spinning before draining the step back 3 for the and 1. He is ecstatic to be back in the playoffs. The Chef fried the Nuggets for 34 and they go up 2-0. In Game 3, 6-man Steph poured in 27 at altitude.
Ooh.
They squeezed out a 5-point win to go up 3-0. And in Game 4, he went stupid. 33 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals for his second.
That is crazy,
30
man. 33 points, 8 assists, and
piece
4
off the
steals.
bench. And in a nutty 15-point fourth quarter, he did this.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Corral, Curry with the double. Got it.
Look at this. Look at this.
Forward for Steph.
4 on the floor for Steph with a cold-ass celebration. Denver ended up winning that
He knows he's
game,
good,
but I
and he
don't
knows he
even
can
care.
back it up.
That was tough. Inserted back into the starting lineup in Game 5, Steph went nuts for 35 and 5, including a dominant 11-point fourth quarter. With no bucket more clutch than this lefty scoop layup to push the lead to 5, putting Denver in the MVP to bed. Night, night.
He put them to sleep. It was like
You
8
don't
plus for
wanna see us
effort.
next year. Those were the words uttered by Steph after Memphis sent them home last season. 1 year later, in the addition of his Splash Bro, that statement was heard loud and clear. Game 1 was a dogfight that went down to the wire, and with the Grizzlies up 2 with less than 40 seconds left, Klay comes off a screen, fakes, fires, and buries the go-ahead three.
No, nasty.
Steph knew it was good before it even went in. The Dubs steal Game 1 on the road, and he let the young Grizzlies hear it. As Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Ja Morant's also on the list too.
Stunned, Curry comes up to them with a huge smile on his face, saying,
Come on, as hell, fellas. Come on. Come on. I know.
Steph is a
I love
psycho,
this.
but his taunting didn't age well in the short term. In Game 2, Ja went full guns a-blazing, erupting for 47, 8-8 in a 5-point win.
That is
to tie
insane,
the
man.
series at 1, and he gets a little payback.
This is what I
After
love.
the buzzer sounds, he walks by Steph, telling him, "We're about to have some fun." Obviously, that was in reference to what Curry said at the end of Game 1. But, I mean, come on, man. This is Wardell, Stephen Curry. In a Game 3 response, 30 went for 30 as they obliterated Memphis by 30. It was poetic.
How cool is this? Look at this. So they beat Memphis, right? Steph's number, 30. He drops 30 points. And they win by 30 points. I mean, this is like the definition of stars being aligned. Doesn't, like... It's crazy.
In Game 4, with an opportunity to go up 3-1, Curry surprisingly came out flat. Through 3 quarters, he had just 14 points on a rough 6 of 18 shooting, with the Dubs down 7. So, feeling the weight of the moment, Steph came out in the 4th, looking for blood. He scoops home an and-one lay to cut the lead to 5, comes off a pick and lasers a catch-and-shoot 3. He then loses Dylan Brooks and bombs a 3. The Memphis lead is just 1. He finds space and fades for the tough midi over 2 defenders. Tie game. At the 45-second mark, he knocks down 2 free throws to give Golden State their first lead of the night, and they never looked back.
And it's in the 4th
Steph
quarter
delivered in
too.
the clutch with a monster 18-point 4th quarter. Golden State goes up 3-1. Game 5 with a chance to close it out though was a nightmare. They got annihilated by 39 on the road, setting up a Game 6 back in the Bay, and it was a Splash Bro classic. Game 6 Klay made his long-awaited return, exploding for 30 points and 8 threes, while Steph tagged on 27 points, 7 boards, 5 dimes, and 6 triples, including a tough step-back corner 3 to book a ticket to the Western Conference Finals. Night.
Western Conference Finals. Here we go. Here we go.
A Slovenian monster was the only thing standing between the Warriors and a return to the NBA Finals. And considering this dude just embarrassed the NBA's #1 seed in the 2nd round, they were
Something I wish is that I wish I would have seen Luka play with the Mavericks. I would have loved that.
to have their hands full. However, in Game 1, that wasn't the case. With 7 players scoring in double digits, the Dubs massacred Dallas by 25. But Game 2 was showtime. It was an
God, I love
all-out
his confidence.
duel between Luka and Steph, as these offensive juggernauts went back and forth at each other with some of the toughest shot making you'll ever see.
I really
The
do hope I
Dons
can see them
showed
go
out
at
for
it.
a light 42, but it was the chef who served up at the right time.
Beautiful pass. Come on. Come on, Steph. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot. Put him to sleep. Night, night.
A tough and one on Luka into a pump fake sidestep 3 for the
Ooh,
dagger to seal
the
the Game 2
footwork.
win with an early series night-night. A sign of what was to come. After dropping 32 in Game 2, Curry put his team on the cusp of a 3-0 series lead, and the Human Torch wasn't going to let that opportunity slide.
That's why he's my GOAT. So clean with him, man.
absolute shooting clinic, Steph rained down bomb after bomb after no-look bomb for 31, 5, and 11 in the win.
Holy
not
shit,
fair.
man.
Dallas managed to snag one at home in Game 4 before Steph and the Warriors sent them packing with a gentleman's sweep on home court. Golden State is headed back to the NBA Finals, and to no surprise, Curry is named the Western Conference Finals
MVP.
MVP. But don't let that smile fool you. He wanted more. The killer inside of him wanted much.
He wasn't happy with
much
3.
more.
He wants that 4th. You know when that music plays? You know when I'm watching post 2K videos, when that music hits, this one?
Of him wanted much.
Hold on.
Much more.
When I hear that, you know what that means? That means shit's about to hit the fan. The finals.
3 years after their last appearance, 2 years after having the worst record in the NBA, 1 year after missing the playoffs, the Warriors are back in the NBA Finals against a storied franchise,
The
desperate
Celtics.
for a championship, but not as desperate as
Because
one
Jason.
year. And the first quarter of Game 1 made that very clear.
Steph Curry missing his first 3. Reloads. They leave Curry all alone, and that's lethal. Behind the screen, bunch of shooters and scorers. Williams looks at that 3, and he laces.
Watching a player like Steph Curry, it's watching magic happening right in front of your eyes, like real magic. Not pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Magic on the court. Yeah, we gotta watch the beginning, man.
1
You know, Steph Curry, and there's other players as well, but Steph Curry just makes it look
made
so
that
easy.
very clear.
Steph Curry missing his first 3. Reloads. They leave Curry all alone, and that's lethal. Behind the screen, bunch of shooters and scorers. Williams looks at that 3, and he laces it around the quarter.
It's so good, man. He's just so damn good. I'll tell you something, guys. When I start playing NBA 2K, I mean, I think it's obvious who I'm going to be mainly playing.
The dude was back like he never left, unleashing a Curry flurry with a 21-point
Curry flurry.
6-3 first quarter. Steph was back, the Warriors were back, but Boston didn't give a damn. After weathering the flurry, they caught fire in the 4th to walk away with a shocking Game 1 win on the road. But Game 2 wasn't much of a shock. Steph and the Warriors answered with a dominant performance to win by 19 and tie the series at 1, headed to Boston. Game 3 in one of the most hostile environments in the NBA was a real test for these Warriors, as they found themselves down 12 at the end of the first half. Sensing the game slipping away, Steph hopped in the driver's seat in the 3rd quarter and hit the gas. A quick pop shot right wing 3,
Come on.
a wet top of the key triple,
Come on.
a smooth pullback mid-ranger, a 30-foot missile plus the foul. Yup, count 'em up, Steph. And another 3 to cap off a dazzling 15-point 3rd quarter to cut the lead to 4. It was legendary stuff. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough as the Celtics pulled away late, and with 4 minutes to go in the 4th, it got worse. On a scramble for a loose ball, Al Horford dives on the floor and lands right on Curry's left ankle. The same one Marcus Smart had landed
Like, I
on
can't imagine
in the
how
regular
painful that would have been for
season
him.
that had Steph out for over 12 games. He's clearly very shaken up, screaming in pain and wincing as he gets up. Minutes later, he subs out of the game and sits on the bench with a towel on top of his head.
Well, get ready for this.
This doesn't
I pointed this out in the first time I watched
good.
this. You see that? Did you guys see that? Look at this. Look. Tell me, guys. Does this look like a man who's given up? Who's gonna let an injury keep him down? Does this guy look like he's given up on the 4th championship? No. This guy, in the video earlier, he stated he's out for blood. Was he really? Let's continue watching, because now we're gonna about to see killer Steph Curry.
Steph Curry is laying down
He's about to murder the whole court.
right now. He's upset.
This shit hypes me up, man.
And he just like, enjoy y'all last one. That was game 3. And I was just like, like us? Like it's 2-1. Like, what you mean? Like, I'm sitting here like this. I'm like, man, what size am I? Like, I need my ring size. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no. So he thinks.
Curry.
So he thinks.
It's good. Steph Curry. White closes out.
Come on.
Drives.
Come on.
High off the glass. Curry launches a three. It's good. Steph Curry with his third three-pointer.
The chef is cooking.
Curry. It's good. Steph Curry from downtown.
And maybe some second shots.
Curry again.
Mm.
Steph Curry from way downtown. He's furious. There was contact there. Back to Curry. Step back. Three-pointer.
Bam.
Steph Curry drills the three. That's a 6-point Warriors lead. Timeout Boston.
6-point lead.
In a game that can only be described as the defining moment of his entire career, Steph Curry put on a show for the ages. Down 2-1 in the series, behind enemy lines, in what may very well be his last gasp at a championship, the man single-handedly willed his team to victory with a 43-point
That is absolutely
masterpiece.
insane,
The
man.
emotion and intensity
43 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 3
Steph
points.
displayed was atypical. You don't see him act in this fashion too often. He was playing with the desperation of a man who knew this moment may never come again. He truly tapped into a zone that only the greats
He's locked
can
in.
reach.
He is locked
It was
in.
the performance of a lifetime. After his Game 4 carry job, Steph was out of gas in Game 5. But thankfully, Wiggins, Clay, and Poole were there to pick up the slack to close out a crucial Game 5 win at home to get themselves within one win of a championship.
Man, I wish they could have won in this
Back in
playoff,
Boston
the
for Game
series
6, the
this year.
Warriors were shot out of a cannon as they went on a blistering 21-0 run through the first and second quarter, allowing them to enter halftime up 15, with Steph about to make his imprint on this game. In the third, he gets 2 C's to fly by and he rips the cord on
That
a
was beautiful,
buttery
man.
sidestep triple. Moments later, he does the same to the Defensive Player of the Year for a stupidly deep look-away 3. A turnaround triple.
Look at
in a
that confidence,
closeout
man.
game in the finals
Turns
is
around before it even goes
psychotic.
in.
But I mean, I guess I can't be too surprised. It's Stephen Curry.
Yeah, that's right.
Curry along three. That's good. Steph Curry from way downtown.
Give me my ring.
Curry chaos here in the third. It's the largest lead of the game.
A 30-foot snipe from 30, and then he tells the crowd to give him his ring. The balls to do this in the third quarter is a joke. I mean, he can't even believe what he just did. Despite Steph wanting to end the game right then and there, he made one final statement. In a dominant fourth quarter, he lined up the seams one last time as he put the finishing touches on a career-defining season.
Here we go.
One that saw him shatter the three-point record, be named one of the greatest players in the history of the game, and deliver a finals performance that will never be forgotten, while silencing all doubt around his greatness with a symbolic corner 3 that cemented him as a legend. Night, night.
Night, night, Boston.
At 6'2", he's extremely small for the NBA shooting guard position. Can overshoot and rush into shots. Not a great finisher around the basket due to his size and physical attributes. Needs to add some muscle to his upper body, but appears as though he'll always be skinny. Do not rely on him to run your team. That was the draft report on Stephen Curry.
What a bunch of bullshit, huh? Exactly. What are they gonna say now, huh?
And that'll
There we go, 4-time champs. I love that. Absolutely love this.
Very much alive. He's a 4-time NBA champion, a 2-time league.
I'm gonna cherish every moment I can while he's still, you know, an active player.
Finals MVP, the 2022 Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP award goes to Stephen Curry.
My GOAT. Yeah, I mean, just another incredible video by Post 2K. I loved it, man, beginning to end. With this video, now with the other videos I've uploaded for Steph, it mostly showcases his skills. This one really showcased his mentality. From injuries, dealing with some of the worst stats, all the doubt. They were saying he's not going to make it, he's washed, he's not going to win. He didn't let that go through to him, you know? He didn't let that impact the way he plays, his thought process, his dedication, commitment to winning. He wasn't just settled, you know? Like, yeah, we won 3. But he wasn't like, yeah, no, I'm happy with 3. There's no point in chasing the 4th. No. He worked for it, he trained, he recovered, he bounced back. They won. But man, you know, if the highlights don't show how good he is, these videos truly showcase how good Steph Curry is and the players in general, you know what I mean? Steph Curry, man, I don't know how people can say that he's not one of the greatest. I mean, probably because of the whole 3-point and the influence he's had in the game and, you know, players. But yeah, I mean, it's not just because he's my favorite, but it's hard to hate him. You know, even if maybe you don't like him, you gotta at least respect what he's achieved in the sport. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed watching this. I mean, I'm always down to watch more Steph Curry videos, but this video was something I really wanted to watch. And also, you know, because we haven't watched or reacted to a story or documentary style video for Steph, this was a nice sort of informative video on just how good Steph Curry is. Also, another video that I want to watch later on in the coming weeks is 2016 Steph Curry, but then also we'll watch some of his highlights from, I think someone recommended the 2024 Steph Curry highlights. I think it was 2024. I can't remember. I know it's written on my list, but I'm gonna have to look at that again. But yeah, Steph Curry, guys, the GOAT. Well, he's my GOAT. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, Steph Curry fans. I hope you guys appreciated this video. I know. Some of you may be thinking, why is this next Steph Curry video? And then you saw the alert that uploaded it. But yeah, I am 100% sure the audio is working now, so we shouldn't have any issues. By the time this uploads, it will be Sunday morning for you guys. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. You want to take it a step further, maybe become a member of the channel. But regardless, I appreciate you guys nonetheless. And yeah, any suggestions, let me know in the comments, or the Discord link is in the bio. Feel free to join that if you want to be part of the community as well. More than welcome to join us there. And yeah, until the next video, guys, take care, stay safe, keep on grinding, and I'll see you guys soon. Much love. Bye.